Okay, we're gonna continue with part two. Okay. Next question I'm gonna ask you is where do you see yourself in 5.5 years?
5 years from now.
5 years and a half.
5 years from now. 5 years from now, I see myself in a relationship.
Why?
Why? I mean, because I'm in one now, and I would hope that 5 years from now, I'm still with the person that I'm in a relationship with. Other than that, I see myself making money. Like I don't go long, without a job. And 5 years from now, I definitely want to be somewhere, instated in a career. With my mind, with a good head on my shoulders. Making the right decisions.
Any career choice path that you have an interest?
Huh?
Any career choice and path that you have an interest? Like you want to, if you had to pick one 5 years from now, what would it be?
5 years from now, it'll either be I'm definitely gonna do HR for some corporation, whether it's like a banking firm, whether it's a hotel. Like I'm gonna be in somebody's corporate HR, definitely.
Okay. Do you mind, like, as a man of a black male and a sexuality of yours, do you think that's a good fit for you? Because people may look at you. It may be harder for you because being that type of a black man first and then being second. Look, I don't want to. Your sexuality preference. Do you think they may take offense to that, or you don't have to let them know? But I'm saying, if it comes about, do you feel like that'll jeopardize your job or anything like that?
Not necessarily. I feel like I don't walk around with a T-shirt that says, "Oh, I am gay."
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I feel like even to this point now, like I've done a good job of not necessarily privatizing my life, but of like keeping my sexuality separate from work. Like the two don't necessarily need to intertwine. Like I'm not defined by my sexuality. I'm defined by by what I can offer mentally. What I can offer like conversationally. Like those things are what get me to where I need to be as far as success in life. And if anyone finds out about my sexuality, there are rights.
Exactly.
Like you can say what you want to say, but I mean, if I'm doing my job, what can you say? I'm not afraid of it at all.
That's true. What else do you see? What do you want to own a home or rent? Permanent?
I mean, 5 years from now, I'll be 27.
First of all, 5 years from now, do you see yourself driving?
I see myself driving.
We try to get this to go 5 years. I know exactly. I think today, October 17th, with 5 years, I know this cat.
Within the next year.
So next year, in the 5 years, we try to get this licensing on the roll. So
I know. Within the next year, that's definitely one of my immediate objectives.
To all the people there, he will not be singing Mariah Carey on his driving test because if he will, it will be a rap.
Exactly.
Mimi's not gonna help you get to that. Okay?
Right. Actually, like I find that Mimi really distracts me a lot. Like when I'm shaving, I mess myself up when I'm listening to Mariah. So I gotta.
So maybe you need to listen to Nicki. Let me see. Next question.
I might stab myself.
And one word, what describes you, and one word that doesn't.
One word that describes.
What you do first? One word that describes you, and one word that doesn't.
Okay. One word that I'll start with the one that doesn't describe me. Patient. I'm not a patient person. I cannot deal with. I cannot tolerate waiting, and that's in all aspects of life. Like I'm not a really tolerant person in the sense of waiting for people to get their shit together if they want to like be in a relationship with me. I can't deal with that, and I also can't deal with like just waiting for anything, like waiting in line. I just can't. I just cannot wait. One word that does.
Like patience. I really think you're a patient person because I think I'm impatient. Cause every time I just remember when we go out and we're waiting on somebody, you know how I get. They said we gonna be here this time. I don't feel like waiting. But mind you, I gotta admit, sometimes when I'm coming here from here, I say I'll be here at 7 o'clock. I'll be like 8 o'clock when I get here. Exactly. But you never get upset about it. That's what I
exactly.
Maybe. But
I mean, no, I think that's because like when you tell me that you can be at 7, as a result of you being late sometimes, I would say okay. Be at 8. So that's what that's about.
Oh, okay, all right.
But one word that does describe me, I would probably say Yikes. I can't even think of one right now. I can't just limit it to one right now.
You want me to get one?
Go ahead, you get one.
I can't. I'll give 3 about 3. I can say loyal.
I agree.
I guess loyal and dependent are the same thing basically. Wow, I say you're really loyal and you're understanding. And it turns out I feel with me, I feel you can be um I don't know the exact word, but it's like a mother, like okay, that's like a mother. How mother protects her child. I feel like I feel like you could be like this, like a big. I know you're young. That's not like you're a big brother. Like you're very protective of what you're very. That's what you're very protective of your friendship. You're very territorial.
I am.
Very territorial with your friends, your family. You're very territorial. Like when something's yours is yours, and you want things to go a certain way. I can tell you're yeah.
I am. I would definitely agree. I would say that I am territorial. I would probably use that word less, but I mean it comes with the sign. I mean, we Tauruses are what we are.
Oh, for you. Oh, and a word that you might agree with. Is go to Taurus. You can be very
stubborn.
It can. Is it stubborn? Let me see the right word. It's stubborn. Let me see. Cold-hearted. You can be like to the point where it's even where we get to arguments and you're just like this guy right here. If we get to argument or the disagreement, he'll give you like the cold shoulder, like okay, whatever, it's whatever, like no emotions to it. Or if you I guess if you feel like this is a way of you being hurt, you cut off all feelings to something, or you try to get under people's skin before they can get into yours, and you get this type of feeling where like you know what. I don't give a shit. Do what you want. You know, you emotionless. You get emotionless at times.
I mean, you got to be really nonchalant towards situations. I mean, when you.
But does that help it? That's not going to solve it. It's going to add heat to the fire. For you, see, that's one person that's not solving it. It's for you. But what about the whole other person that's in the situation?
I mean, you know, I feel like if I can find a way to come to terms with the situation and deal with it, you know, by all means, you know, you come to terms with it whatever way you want to come to terms with it.
But see, the terms is with you. That's like saying. Okay, it's a little. You spill my drink, and you're like, "Oh well, no, it's not my problem." But still, I'm thirsty. So how are we gonna fix this? You know what I'm saying? You can't just cut it up. We got both. You got that's what communication was. How about you give me some money to get another one?
Because I'm not trying to come out of my pocket.
But what about me? That's what it feels. Because you know what I'm saying. That's what comes in. But I feel like you're a really good person, but sometimes you can be cold hearted, and as a result. I've been in the crossfire of that a few times. I'll tell you people, I've been in crossfire with this guy too many times. You know, I think I have all my limbs. You know, I could have lost a few, but I'm still.
It's people, man. It's people.
No, it can't be the people because it's two people.
It's people.
Well, okay. So we get to the next question because I want to get all this. And we're gonna go to part 3.